Roll for Crit here for an update on the Spiel des Jahres 2020 awards. We have all the winners now, so we're going to tell you what they are, as well as give us our thoughts on who won and maybe some of the nominees. So, starting off with the Kinderspiel, this is the Kid Award. It's going to Hedgehog Roll, a game about rolling a little ball to pick up resources, trying to avoid a fox, or race against your fellow hedgehogs. For the Kennerspiel, we've got The Crew, which is a trick-taking game, except instead of being competitive, it's cooperative. Finally, for the Spiel des Jahres, we've got Pictures, which is a game about trying to interpret and guess pictures by using some very interesting objects.
Pictures was in the category against My City and Nova Luna, while The Crew managed to beat out Cartographers and The King's Dilemma. I don't remember the other nominees for the kids genre because we don't play any of those games. So to be honest, I'm just not that interested in them. But we can talk about what won the real big awards. And Pictures, of course, is the big winner. That's the one that's going to be lucky enough to have that Spiel des Jahres winner logo on its box from now on. It's going to be flying off the shelves. Unfortunately, it's one of the ones we still haven't managed to get our hands on, so we can't speak to it personally, but it certainly looked to be very, very light, very simple to pick up and play game for families and parties, where you sort of like in the same genre maybe as something like Dixit, where you're trying to interpret people's creations, but in this case it could be blocks or string or rocks or all kinds of other things. I can't say that it looked like the kind of game that would really thrill me personally, but I was reading about on their website some of their translated into English thoughts on the games and why they won, and they were saying how it's creates all kinds of different encourages people to be creative and interpret things in different ways. In some ways it can almost look like an art piece by the end of it, and all the ways people arrange stuff, and I can appreciate that, and I'm not going to pass judgment not having played it, but so I don't know, what do you think? Do you think Pictures may deserve the win based on what knowledge we have, which is not complete?
I will say, in terms of difficulty, it is at a 1 out of 5 on Board Game Geek. I mean, take that as you will. But for the Spiel, I know it's the most prestigious, especially because it was the oldest one. Like Kennerspiel was added later, but I am fine with it being something, because I love Dixit, for example.
Mm-hmm.
If it's that kind of game where anyone can get behind and play, and I obviously can only see pictures, so pictures of pictures. So I, like you said, I'm not going to pass final judgment. I've been surprised before. So I'm like, yeah, that could be it. It's competition. I will say The City, once again, another one I didn't play, but very interested to try out. Nova Luna, which we did play, and that was all right. I had fun doing that. We'd have to see those two games when they finally get them, and then maybe we could give some more thoughts. We'll probably do it on our podcast, because I don't know if people want another video of us going through that. But I'd say for the Spiel, I guess it makes sense for what the true goal of the Spiel is.
Yeah, Nova Luna we played, and I also liked it, but I don't feel like it was robbed. I'm not like, how could they not pick this? All three of these seem to me kind of like up in the air.
I might feel that after playing The City, but
in terms of what I guessed they would pick, I didn't really think any of them seemed like the favorite. But then in the Kennerspiel side, The Crew won, and we did play The Crew, and I really liked it. I think I liked it a little bit more than you did in our time playing it.
This is the one I'm probably feeling a bit more.
Well, I don't want to get too far into the weeds, because I know we have had discussion about what should or shouldn't be a Kennerspiel in terms of its difficulty level.
Right. Well, not even that. I just think King's Dilemma, I freaking love that game.
Well, to me, I feel, and now that I said I want to get into it, I will say King's Dilemma is the one for me of the three that I really don't feel like it belongs in this category. Like, I don't think it's a fair matchup. It's like saying, yeah, this prime rib is better than this carrot stick. like I just, they both do, I think, great things. They're in different weight classes to me. But I did like The Crew a lot, and I think it does some unique things within the trick-taking genre, and how it, gets you to communicate in different ways. Also loved Cartographers, and like you said, really loved King's Dilemma. So in this one we had a more, full knowledge of all three games, and I don't think any of them I feel badly about winning. I think I'm happy with all of them. King's Dilemma is personally far and away my favorite, but I feel like for what they're going for, I understand why they didn't pick it.
I mean, you said we shouldn't get in the weeds, but once again, I feel like the Crew is a much better Spiel pick for me, and I definitely enjoyed Cartographers and King's Dilemma more. So I do feel a little. I wish one of those two won the Kenner. Maybe there just needs to be another award now that's like this is the hobbyist one, because it doesn't seem like either of these are. I'm not saying like the Crew can't be played by hobbyists, but it's not that the 2 or 3 hour game.
Right. Yeah. I think it is I think it's a decent mid-level, but
Or I guess multiple days for King's Dilemma if you count Legacy.
yeah. But at any rate, those are the winners, and hopefully we'll get to round out our Spiel experiences sometime in the near future. Of course, we have to wait for some games to actually be released in the US too, but now that they've been nominated and in some cases won, I'm sure you're going to be seeing these all over the place if you didn't already. So let us know in the comments what you think. Do you have direct experience with these, and which ones do you think should have won? If not the ones that did win, how excited are you now that you've heard that Pictures is a Spiel Jahres winner? Are you now ready to put your money down and you're getting in on that or not? Talk to us in the comments.
I'm curious, just for my own sake, because I've been constantly complaining about this, the Crew was in the Spiel. Do you think it would have beaten Pictures, or do you think Pictures would still come out on top?
Yeah, who knows? Talk to us. Until next time, guys, I'm Jonathan.
I'm Will.
And this was Roll for Crit.
Here's an idea. Support our Patreon or like and subscribe to this channel for more.
Fagulu Miktawa audio expansion Wakana Cthulhu awesome.